The project being shown here is the Benny Keith Executive Building, which is a two-story building with approximately 45,000 square feet. These first images were created from a 3D laser scanning device. A rapidly spinning mirror spreads the laser while rotating a full 360 degrees. It sends and receives the light to create a three-dimensional pixelated image, otherwise known as a point cloud. Each of these 3D radial images are then stitched together to define exterior faces and interior spaces. What you are now seeing is the results of a stitched image put together from a series of scans. This is the point cloud file, which will then be inserted into AutoCAD to extract shapes from the various surfaces. Shown here is the roof of the building, the white cloud being the cloud and the green being the shapes extracted from the points. The shapes of the air handling units, for example, are starting to become defined enough to be able to finally model in Revit. The extracted shapes of the interior spaces are colored to distinguish the mechanical, which is in magenta, from everything else in green and cyan. Orbiting around these interior spaces of extracted shapes to the side shows two floors coming together. Some ceiling tiles could not be removed, so the images had missing pieces which were then filled in through interpolation. Other areas had to remain completely blank because of the fixed gypsum ceilings. The deliverable is this 3D model created in Revit. Notice the green and magenta shapes referenced in from AutoCAD. Rotating around the outside of the building shows the level of detail in the model. The glass is transparent, which shows the interior spaces of walls, doors, and other architectural features inside. The referenced AutoCAD can then be turned off or removed after modeling is complete, or referenced later to show the level of accuracy from the scans. Just shown was the architectural model only, with the structural and MEP removed. There are all sorts of ways to view and study this model. If one wanted to see the structural and MEP in relation to the building, it would look something like this with the roof and ceiling turned off. Thank you for viewing this presentation of the Benny Keith Executive Building.